I have seen ghost projects and ghost payees as I carry out this particular mandate. So what have we done about it? Because as an office, with the few staff that I have, we have to do something at least to mitigate, although we can't say that it is 100% successful. So we have drawn up templates that follow the law to guide those who are requisitioning the funds to ask for the funds in a certain format. These formats are in line with the Public Finance Management Act and regulations, and are also in line with other laws like the Income Tax Act, like, I could say many others. But we have picked all the respective laws and put them in form of a template. And we tell our clients, please put your requisition in this form. Do you think they do that? It's a fight every single day, the source of our corruption. We carry out M&E, that is ground truthing of the reports that we are given. And a lot of times we have found just what the head of public service said: ghost projects, sites where gum trees have long grown, but where they are still requisitioning funds, fresh requisitions, and there's no project. So we have this, and they are in my reports. We also have whistleblower policies, and we have encouraged the public to come back to us and tell us whenever they feel that something is happening. This has been very helpful, because a lot of times members of the public have told us, oh, you remember that project that you are being told about? There is nothing on the ground. Sometimes we go there, we find the contractor running to the site with building materials. We have seen a lot of foreign travel, which is wasteful. MCAs who go in large groups to foreign countries, there is totally no accountability. They do not produce any reports on what they have learned from where they went, and such like things. We have seen distortion of car reimbursement. You find somebody bringing a 13-year-old car and saying they paid 4 million shillings. So generally, looking at the way the requisitions are made, you can see a deliberate effort to defraud public funds. So what are we doing about it? My office intends to automate the exchequer process so that we reduce the human interactions. However, there is a caveat. I cannot automate on my own. And I believe that when my colleague from the National Treasury will be coming here, they will tell us the process, the progress of automating, because, Honorable Chair, that would solve a lot of the issues that we have. We also feel that requirements for approval of foreign travel should be tightened. There should be accountability forwards and backwards. If indeed people are traveling out, then can they be accountable? Can they tell us what they want to do and how it is going to help the country? In fact, at some point, I used to see, I think it was the World Bank, that used to ask for an essay on what you think you are going to learn from the training that you are going for. And when you come back, you tell us what you have learned and how we are going to apply it. My office has developed some guidelines to guide on most of these things. But again, we need a strategy for enforcement, because a lot of times when I try to raise questions on requisitions, the governors are on my case. They don't want questions. They say, just give us the money. When I ask them how they will account for it, they tell me, we will deal with the auditors, not with you. That, Honorable Chair, has been a big problem. The supporting documentation to access many of these claims are normally defective. And this is something we can work if we have a whole of government approach where we agree that if requisitions are not properly supported, then they do not succeed.